Welcome back once again, everyone, to Adventures in Arcane Space. I am your Dungeon Master, AuldDragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, a human fighter from an asteroid close to Braille.
Hi everyone, I'm Dakamisama and I play Solas Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Ogma.
Hey, I'm James. I play Ockar, human Paladin from Brawl.
Hello, everyone. I'm Salen Mortar. I play Finnel'ar Mohani, a druid from Grayspace.
Hey there, I'm Zakad. I play Lafdul, Moonglade, an Elven Specialty Priest and Thief multiclass from Realmspace. Yeah, I spilt a load of coke over my keyboard and I'm having to clean that up, so I'm sad. And his fun title for this week is, where is it? The Tree Thaumaturgy Therapist. Because, you know, I was a big tree and it's therapeutic in a way.
It was just Erevan paying visit to you, that coke incident.
Indeed.
The thing is, no, that was old. It was like, oh, someone's not in the game. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I just had to turn on hardware acceleration on my browser, but I reached across the keyboard and I knocked my coke, because I'm blaming old on that.
I mean,
No,
you can
it was
blame me,
Erevan.
but remember, I am the Dungeon Master. I have the power of life and death over all of your characters, so... might
Clearly it was
want to stay on
Erevan.
my good side. Just a suggestion.
Clearly it was Erevan.
So we left off last time with a send-off for Leva on the player's Asteroid. And now they are ready to get underway and head out first to Realmspace and then on to Grayspace, following up on this message that Ockar had gotten when he freed a genie some time back. Searching for what was euphemistically called the Dark Star. So let's go ahead and get the journey going. Was there anything last second that anyone wanted to do on the asteroid? Either pick up stuff that you guys have been storing there or leaving stuff of importance behind?
No, just get some smoke powder.
Okay.
I left my statuettes there.
Yeah.
Does the party mind if I have like I don't know, like 6 of them? I was
I
going
don't
to add
mind.
them to the thing. I think they're a bit too big for the statuettes, so I might have to recarve them later down the line or something, but yeah. I'll just get like 3... No, actually, I'll get the amber ones, because if I go jade on jade, it doesn't look right good.
Are you talking about taking...
Yeah, acorns. Yeah, 6 of them. I'm just...
Okay, the acorns. So,
yeah.
Remember that the acorns are like the size of a crab apple.
Yeah, I know. I need to recut them at some point. I'm just saying I'm reserving 6 of them to recut into half little acorns, or I'm going to try to anyway.
Right, but I mean, if you're recutting things, you could just start with something else, like uncut.
So what are you saying? I need a bigger tree?
No, what I'm saying is that you have these items that are already like functionally cut and carved into a form. They have a value of their own. If you cut them down, number one, you're going to lose value on top of that.
So kind of fitting.
You could just use, well, but
symbolic more than anything.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying that you've got like you could just get uncut stone.
It might not be easy to basically try to make smaller out of already cut acorn.
Oh yeah, I'd lose probably less than half the value of it, but it was just a symbolic thing, if anything.
Can we not use the acorns as lights around our base?
I mean, you could cast continual light on them, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are we taking the acorns with us then, or are we just going to leave them at the base? If people think that's a good idea.
Well, either you're going to try and sell them, or we can use them in the base as decorations. Someone was talking about a tree with them hanging on the tree in the base at some point.
Yeah, well, I got a little tree. I don't have a big tree. I can make a big tree eventually. Carve out a bigger tree.
Well, if they're not big, it doesn't matter, does it? But like we could have, if we've got 2 types of the acorns, we could have them around the base, and they
Yeah.
would remind us of stuff. We got to have something for continual light anyway.
Yeah, all right. I vote that we keep them on the ship and we'll just on the asteroid to be used as either big tree decorations or continual lights or something.
Yeah, well, we can have a tree in a big room if we need a big room, and if like a chandelier sort of thing. And if we don't need big rooms, we could have individual acorns in rooms.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah,
Anyone
it's up
else?
to everyone else as well, I suppose, because they might have a resale value.
I mean, they're
I
only
mean,
100 gold each, but it's still money.
if I calculated it correctly, they are all together the acorns are worth about 4k
Right.
gold.
Okay.
So they do have a resale value if we count them all, and it's pretty decent.
I just like the symbology more than the material value.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
it
it's
was
still
part
it's still
Leva.
important information to know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you want to take
I'm-
your share and then cut them down, and everyone else takes their
Mhm.
share and you can sell it or whatever, then that's fine too.
Mhm.
Well, I
No,
think
it's more of a group thing than
Braxon buried his share.
You buried one of each, if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
and there were more than one of each for everyone.
Was it 2 each?
There's about
Oh,
3
wait,
each for everyone.
Sorry, I didn't hear that all.
There were about 3 each for everyone.
About 3 each for everyone. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Solas thinks the tree and the black at the root is symbology enough, considering that it's a really mighty tree.
Yeah, and we might need the money. So
all right, keep the
Yeah.
acorns on.
it'd be nice to keep them. It'd be nice to keep them and have them around. But if we need to sell
I mean,
them,
we can keep some of them, but it is a decent chunk of cash.
Yep, you're right.
Okay.
And besides, don't our crew get some of that, or is that all?
Yeah,
for
then there would
us?
probably be.
Would they?
Yeah.
Why?
They get a share of the treasure.
Because it's treasure.
Mhm, and that's a treasure.
So yeah, it would probably come out more to 2 each if you actually wanted to keep them yourselves. But I will let your financial advisor make that determination at a later point. Unless you guys really want to know now.
Mhm.
Well, the only thing here is if we leave them on the base, we can't sell them if we get short of money, and if we take them with us, they might get broken. So, Ald needs to know that.
Well, you
Put 'em
guys
on
need to know that more than I need to know that.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
make a decision.
You got plenty of sawdust. You just pack them into a makeshift crate full of sawdust, and they're not going to break easily. I made the glass ones might, but
All right. Who wants to
Well,
leave?
if they're solid glass, they are not that easy to break at that size, but they might crack.
Yeah, you might break
well,
bits off.
you've been mending glass lately, so
But I think we might as well keep them as a barter goods.
Right. Do we keep them on the ship or keep them on the base? Let's just have a vote. I vote we leave them on the base.
I vote leave them on the base in case we lose our ship and all our money. So
If we lose our ship, we're probably screwed.
we started off without a ship.
That's true.
I'm fine with keeping them on the base. We have plenty of gems with us.
All right, Finn.
Yeah, I'm good with the base.
All right. Ockar, are you back?
I'm good with the base.
Okay. All right. So you guys
Okay.
leave them on the base then.
I'll
You would
make a note of
probably
that.
you will probably want to figure out what percentage of them is owed to the crew,
Yeah.
and you can just like give them money out of other share. Like you can always offset things by like keep the gems yourself, give money kind of thing if it's of a
Mhm.
equal value.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at least knowing what that is, you can put into the crew share.
Yeah. The rough calculation I did was that the whole value for all of them was about 4k, bit over, but not much.
4k10.
Yeah, something like that. But Braxon did bury one each.
So, no.
I
Minus.
thought there was only 2 types.
No, there's
There was
three
glass,
types.
jade, and
amber.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
so I will minus
Yeah, he would-
230 off.
Yeah, he would have buried
That's
one of each then, just in
7.
case any of them grow.
No,
I don't think they will, but you never know.
You can always
Okay.
dig them up later. I've reduced each one by 1, so yeah.
Yeah, Braxton would have to dig them up very carefully if they don't grow.
I mean, I doubt you buried them too deep.
Well, it's not that. It's if you dig it up with a spade and you put the spade through in the middle of it, you'll break it.
Yeah,
chip
but
it or something.
But the idea is that you didn't bury them too deep, so you can just dig them out with your hands.
Braxton buried them as deep as Finn told him a plant would need to be buried.
Which
I don't
would
know how deep
be
that is.
it would be pretty close to the tops.
Yeah, maybe. Anywho,
All right. So with that squared away, unless anyone has anything else, you shove off and begin heading towards the sphere wall.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take for us to get to the sphere?
8 days.
8 days.
all right.
Old.
Mhm.
During those 8 days, I will recharge my Wand of Fire and Wand of Lightning 4 times each.
Okay.
Do you need me to move on the map, or are we just going to say 8
No, I'm
days?
just gonna say it. It's
Okay. All right.
all right. So I had a list of things that people were going to be doing during the trip. So let me get back to that.
Well, Brax will be doing his exercises.
Yes, yeah. And you're getting close to that being done. All right, so Ockar was going to be studying his law books. Finn is learning agriculture. Solas, you're researching the tuning fork, so that's going to be 3 weeks of time.
And with research proficiency, it was 1 day off per week.
Yes.
On
So
the
18 days.
before we get to the sphere wall, could Braxton get everyone to do an emergency ship separation drill?
Yeah, so I have you listed as running drills, so that's going to be as, one of the things. Your crew needs to be familiar with that procedure anyway, so.
Yeah.
And Lafdul is going to be researching a spell.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lafdul. On the first day out, well, actually the second day out, so a full day has passed and you're out now into the second day. When you would be going to the mess to get some food, a human skull will appear in the air and floating just at your shoulder, and it's got twinkling eyes. And it moves so that it's always looking directly into your eyes.
The spell
So
magic.
like if you turn your head, it'll float to the side so that it's looking into your eyes. You're gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay.
I think Lafdul's got a Dimmy Blitz haunting him.
All right, go ahead and
I would hope not, because that's very deadly.
go ahead and roll your check.
Yeah, I am. I had 8 instead of 9 written. Yeah, not that row. Wow. I got shafted on that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. However, you cast it at the skull, and you feel the force of the magic come back against you.
Oh, that's good. I only rolled a 3.
So yeah, nothing on your side was.
Is this physical or apparition mental?
What do you want to do? Like, how do you want to determine that? Certainly seems real.
It's always facing me, huh?
Yeah, and occasionally the jaw will open and close as if it were laughing, but doesn't make any sound.
I can't speak with dead memorize this. I was tempted to communicate with. I cast Mind Read to see if anyone's playing Funny Buggers with me. Because it'll tell me. Well, actually, no, I'd have to scan, I think. I don't need to see the person with Mind Read. Well, I
mean,
just suppose it would tell me if there's any mental thoughts coming from the creature. I guess.
I mean, there's a lot of people on your ship, so.
Yeah,
but
well,
if you use Mind Read on the skull, you get nothing back.
I just go up to the deck, see if it starts following me there, I guess, and see if anyone reacts to it or if it's just me.
All right. So as you do, your crew is going to be startled, and some of them might be superstitious. So let's see with a morale check how they handle that. Okay. That puts some of your crew on edge, nervousness. Hey, what the heck is that skull there, Lafdul, sir?
I don't know. I seem to have made a friend somehow. Some reason. Oh, any of the officers on deck?
Let's see. This would be. It would be right around mealtime on shift 2. So, Nemariel's on the helm, and Braxon is probably already eaten and up on deck, beginning drills with his shift.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cast Detect Magic on it. I'll see if I can ascertain what it is. I've been trying.
Okay.
And also call over. Someone get the captain.
Well, if you
I
go
say
up
to
on
one of the
deck,
crew.
Braxon will see.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, alright.
Braxon, Lafdul will come up on deck, and there's a skull floating right next to him, looking into his eyes all the time.
Braxton's going to take out his holy symbol thing. So if you tried getting rid of that,
Be my guest.
okay, Braxton will say the holy words he's been told to say. Try to turn undead.
All right, go ahead and give me a d20.
Okay. Probably not going to work, but we'll see.
I'd laugh if Braxton got turned.
I mean, that would be something very revelatory to everyone involved. If Braxton
Especially to
turned
Braxton.
himself.
Braxton would have a crisis of faith.
Braxton's been a Death Knight this entire time.
Hang on. It
Nothing happens.
nothing happens. Oh, okay.
I got the turn undead chart. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. No, I got it as well. Because it turns as a 6th level cleric.
Yeah. What was it? Detect as with detect magic. Do I get any reading from it?
Yeah, so that is going to detect as necromantic sphere.
I guess recall a meeting for the officers in case this is a problem. I don't know if it is. It's just a bit distracting at best for me.
Are we near enough to shift change time? That people
Yeah,
won't
this would
be
have been
asleep?
near the beginning of the shift change.
All right.
Mealtime for.
Yeah, Braxon has send a message to anyone who's going to be getting ready for bed that we need to. Lafdul seems to have accidentally summoned some sort of skull.
Something 8, I guess.
Yeah, can we
I
have
was
a
just
chat
coming
about
back from the mess. Oh.
All right, let's go have a chat. See if it talks to us.
Actually, it's not because I've only just started doing the research protection from undead, right?
Yeah.
At this point, you hear a Solas chuckle in the hidden from the side.
And I didn't pick that with mind read.
You specifically said that you were mind reading the
the
skull.
skull, but after a while, I just wander upstairs. All right.
There are 60 other crew members on your ship, not even counting all of the other creatures on board.
Solas steps out and says, sorry about this. It was just a test of a new spell I researched recently.
What's it do other than be inconvenient?
It's basically marks the target for a while so that they can't run away easily.
Also,
And causes a bit of disruption.
Also, how many spells did you cast against it, Lafdul?
I cast the Dispel Magic against it.
Well, how many spells did you use because of this thing? We'll put it that way.
Oh, 3.
Right, so...
Dispel Magic, Mind Read, Detect Magic.
I mean, imagine seeing a spellcaster that you don't like walking down the street casting that, and they start casting similar spells against it. Yeah, good way to drain some spells.
It's just an illusion.
Alright, Lafdul disbelieves illusion. Or tries to.
Alright. Let's see, what is your saving throw versus spell? I will roll.
11. +4 to mind affecting, I assume.
Okay.
Might be relevant?
Does not appear to have changed in any way.
So he's showing the skull to all of us?
Yeah, you can all see it.
I show you if it's an undead.
It's just an illusion.
Oh, I was gonna do detect evil intent.
Nah, it's just an illusion.
I'll still do detect evil intent in case there is evil intent behind the illusion.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Solas has an incredible amount of evil intent behind this. No, I'm kidding.
Solas is draining all our resources of the party.
That is a very, very evil illusion.
No, I was kidding about that.
I'm joking.
Okay, all right. Oh, I mean, if you're
I
role playing that out,
funny.
rather than running with my joke, then that's fine.
No, I'm running with the joke. I'd first say it's a very, very evil illusion, and then I'd laugh to make it clear that I'm just screwing with you guys.
That seems to be clearly an effective spell. More effective than I hoped it would.
Well, I was going to resort to more drastic measures after a while.
That is why I stopped you.
Brax was going to try punching the skull, see if he can punch it away from Lafdul.
It reflects spells. That's pretty handy, though. I noticed my Dispel Magic. Well, that would have ended badly for me if I didn't have all my.
It doesn't reflect all spells.
Can Braxon move the skull at all?
No, your hand just passes right through it.
Right. Very clever.
Mm-hmm.
Does it always have to be a skull? Or can it be anything else?
It's a skull that basically just laughs at the target.
Oh, it laughs. Okay.
Yeah, but it's silent.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
But yeah, it's originally a spell to mark, for example, a thief that you want to follow in crowds,
Right.
or use wizards waste spells on them.
Okay.
But seems like it's worth the reputation it has.
So you
Does it
made an
work?
anti-Lafdul spell.
Does it work on
Thank you.
invisible people?
I have to see the target.
Wait, so it disappears the moment you can no longer see me?
Lafdul,
I have to see when I cast it.
Alright.
Lafdul, what happens if you become invisible?
Sure.
Can you get away with-
I'll
you get
see if
away-
it disappears. I will use the Ring of Invisibility rather than anything else.
No, it's still there.
Yeah, it's just
Try-
glued
try-
to me for the time being.
Try moving, see if you can get away from it.
I was going to say, I got my Cloak of Displacement up, but that have affected the spellcasting at all.
It still looks like it's looking in your eyes, but it's far enough away that it's not. It
Alright.
doesn't give away your precise position. You also might not be wearing your Cloak of Displacement on the ship. That would be a recipe for all of your crew members bumping into you outside of combat.
I suppose.
Like, it's really easy to just put it on.
I think
Mhm.
I think Lafdul would like crew members to bump into him
No, I
and have to
wouldn't.
continually apologise. Would it be chaotic, wouldn't it? You're all right.
But it's chaos
La-
upon him.
He likes
Lafdul's-
chaos. He likes chaos upon others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Lafdul's deity would enjoy it.
Oh,
Lafdul
yeah.
Sandy would enjoy it, but Lafdul Sandy enjoys a lot of things
Yeah.
that Lafdul
Yeah, I
doesn't like.
Lafdul's deity would enjoy it if he tripped and fell down the
No,
stairs.
he's just a better version of me, basically.
That's probably Lafdul's way of praying is to fall down the staircase.
So
yeah,
the skull will hang around for give or take an hour and a half
Mm-hmm.
before finally dissipating.
Solas, is it connected to the negative plane at all?
Nope, it's an illusion. Just
Oh.
an illusion.
Why is it?
Why is it
Wait,
necromantic?
so when I detected as necromancy,
Because it creates
that's
a skull.
also an illusion.
Because it creates a skull.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's necromantic.
Yeah,
Remember,
but is my spell being...
the priest spheres are more about what they like, about who would get access to it, than precisely what they do. And a necromantic priest, if this were a priest spell, would get access to that. So it's necromantic, and it has to do with the skull, even if it's an illusion. There is no like illusion phantasm magic does not map onto any particular priest spheres at all. So
Mm-hmm.
I had some in the wall sphere.
there's some in multiple spheres. There's actually a very few illusion phantasm priest spells, but neither here nor there. All right, so that was day 2. Your crew, it gets passed around that was just one of the officers playing a trick on one of the other officers. So they get a good chuckle out of that.
Yes, we're pranksters around here. At least one of us is, or two of us are.
At least 2. I've seen some of you guys, so the
I
crew
don't
has
play
not.
pranks.
The crew has not, though.
Ockar doesn't play pranks.
I didn't say everyone did. I just said at least 2. And I've seen some of you guys, some of the other ones.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so with that, things calm back down, and you guys get back to your research and other tasks. Does anyone have anything special that they want to do before getting to the sphere wall? It is going to be in another 6 days or so. So anything that you want to do in sphere rather than, like before you get to the phlogiston.
I'll be right back.
Those wand recharges
Yeah, no.
definitely before we.
You can put spells on your shrine as well if you haven't yet. But it takes
I
up,
have it,
it
but,
reserves.
I have it, but I'm not doing that yet.
Braxton's going to do some praying with his spyglass to try and get some good luck for finding the Phlogiston River.
Okay.
To Realmspace.
Praying with your spyglass?
Yeah, because he uses that to see stars and stuff.
So like you're trying to do a blessing on the spyglass.
Yeah,
Okay,
kind
okay.
of, yeah.
All right. I just wasn't like I was having trouble picturing exactly what you were trying to do. That's all.
Yeah, sorry. And
That's fine.
and anything else Braxton uses apart from he won't pray over our friend Klaus. Glau. He won't pray over him, but like you would pray with him if Glau prayed.
Well, he's definitely not a worshipper of Ptah.
Yeah, I know. So he won't make him pray to Ptah because that's like rude. Braxton's not rude.
All right, what were you saying?
Oh,
Lafdul?
really?
Yeah.
Not intentionally. What was that, Lafdul?
Does anyone want a priest lock cast on their doors that otherwise can't do it? In other words, not Solas.
Yes, please.
Do you want it in a specific? Well, you just tell me the details and I cast it, so you know the thing to it.
Well, anyone that's crew needs to be able to come into Braxton's quarters.
Well, it's up for you to tell them that password if you wish, or just the officers.
Anyone who comes
crew-
through, anyone who goes through, like, the only way to get onto the small back deck is through Braxton's quarters.
Yeah.
No, you'll need two then.
So basically,
both
almost
locked.
everyone on the ship would need access.
Yeah. Braxton like that. Everyone with a ship to have access, and the same for the window from the.
Well, they just need to know the passwords. Oh, they're going to have to be similar then, because mine works by passwords.
All right. Well, we can have the same password.
Can I?
Well, I don't
It's
know.
like-
Give a spell.
I was asking, or do I have to have variations with it slightly?
I don't see why they would have to be different.
No, you're fine. You can have the same password then. So you'd have two ninth level priest locks on his front end.
Yeah, basically that should mean that if somebody flies in and lands on the balcony, they can't get into the ship.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ockar or Solas?
Solas is fine
no,
with
Finn.
just having the glyph.
Yeah, you got your wizard lock anyway, so. Finn or Ockar?
Yeah, I guess that works.
What? You want one? Yeah, I can put one on. You just tell me what you want it to be and I'll put it on.
Yep. All officers will have my password anyway.
Your crew would need the password as well. Like they wouldn't need passwords to things like chests or drawers or something else. But to get into your room, like if there's a fire or if
You're incapacitated.
if someone's incapacitated or like the hull is holed in your quarters and creatures get in, like they need freedom of movement around the ship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I just go with a common naming scheme for all the doors, I guess, for all the officers, apart from Solas because he wants his. I don't know about Ockar. It's just the reverse of each person's name. So like, even the crew should be able to hopefully do that.
It would probably
wonder
be
if-
simpler if you just use the same password for everything, so that they just know, like...
Yeah, but if someone learns that password, then they have passwords for every single door.
Yeah. And
Which is why I used the Glyph of Warding.
I'm going to put glyphs of warding. All right, I'll just...
I mean, the big thing is, like in a crisis, you do not want all of your crew stuck outside of a priest-locked door thing. And what's the password? Trying to run through it, panicking, having forgotten what the word is, while the ship burns away.
yeah,
Mhm.
we had to take Lever's door off.
Yeah.
At some point because
We would
of
have dispelled it eventually.
I know, but imagine if the ship was on fire.
The crew will start chopping through the doors or the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not against it. No, you make a good point. It would just be a common password then.
I mean, obviously, the
Okay.
place where we keep the treasure would not be a room that other people need to go into.
No, that one would have a different
Yeah.
password. But all the officer rooms would all have a common password.
And
Well,
then-
apart
and
from
then-
Solas.
yeah,
You got your own, haven't you? Yours just allows you to get in, no one else.
My Glyph of Warding is to prevent any evil creature entering.
that sounds
Ah.
good.
All the normal crew members and such that are not evil aligned can easily go through that.
Yeah, I'll set my glyph up the same on my thing for
Okay.
evil.
The one that I did for the library side door on the room that you now occupy is also the same.
Oh, you put it on levels. All right, then I don't need
Yeah.
to up that one. Then.
Are they fairly cheap to make?
Holy water
Requires
and incense.
incense, yeah, but not that
Uh,
expensive.
35 gold.
That'd be a great way
basically.
to learn if Lafdul suddenly transitions into chaotic evil one day and he couldn't get into his room.
Well, I could. It would just trigger the trap.
Hmm.
We got some sort of glyph on the helm room already, haven't we?
And we had to dispel it, I think. We need to re-up them
yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just make notes of what you're putting and get that to me like after the game. What you're putting where.
We got 8 days. Unless we get an encounter, we should have time.
Well, and there's also like if it's a low level spell, you got the phlogiston. If it needs to wait
That's
until
fair.
well, Glyph of Warding is, but Priest Lock isn't.
Yeah.
And some things can wait until you're out in Realmspace. So
Yeah.
Also, we both have the shrine now, so we can get up to 4th level spells back.
I got all 3. That's why I'm guessing an apprentice. So
okay,
yeah.
all right.
I'm putting 3 spells on my shrine now. Like cure disease and stuff.
Yeah, just PM me, that kind of thing. So it's easy to like look back
Yeah.
for and stuff if it comes up. All right, on the 3rd day, you do have to route around a pot of Kandori. That does seem to have an aggressive male, but keep your distance, and it doesn't come after you. Otherwise, the rest of the trip to the sphere wall is uneventful. Braxon, you finish your exercises the day before getting there,
Yay.
and that is going to increase your dexterity by 1.
Yay. Right. Put my dex
He's
up
so
again.
excited about getting a stat boost.
I mean, I'd be amazed if I got it, because it's like 5 to all my thieving scores. That's why I really wanted it.
I said yay.
Yeah, but you like the enthusiasm in there.
It was like that, and there was
Fast
much
force.
rejoicing. Yay.
So, can this be drained back down anyway?
Oh yeah, anything that can drain a stat can drain that.
But like it's permanent.
Yeah, it's permanent.
Like your rolling stats that you start off with.
So hang on, let's see.
It's
where's-
permanent
just
unless something else later modifies it. We'll put it that way.
Yeah. So my defense adjustment goes up one.
Yep. So your armor
Goes
class.
down one.
Yep. Armor class goes down
Yeah.
one.
Nice.
You also get a. That defense adjustment also applies to any dodge-based saving throws.
So,
So if it's something you can dodge, then you get
right.
an additional
Old.
+1. Yes, Solas.
Phlogiston limited conjuration and summoning spells, but no other school or sphere.
Fire.
Not well. It doesn't alter fire access. It alters the effects, and any other spell that accesses another plane or an extra dimensional space is also affected, regardless of what school it is. So things like shadow magic and rope trick.
Yeah, but for
Oh,
example,
we gotta take stuff out of pouches.
Melf's acid arrow would not work since it's
Correct.
conjuration.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
conjuration summoning spells are blocked. That includes any priest spells that are of the conjuration summoning school. All right, so you get to the sphere wall. Any preparations that you need to make other than you go through, putting out all the fires on the ship. Any
Yeah.
other?
I'll do an augury just to see,
I have
What
create
wall?
portal spell that I can use to create the portal.
This is a known portal, so you do not need to create a
Okay.
portal for this one.
So no portal or portal opener needed.
Yeah. All right. Lafdul, your augury fails.
Yeah. We're perfectly fine to go through. Lafdul shrugs.
Solas does the usual praying that he does whenever we are leaving. Praying for good luck and safe travel.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose. Ask for protection. Well, and seeing what if Solas is. Are you on your knees? Or in your room or what? Is this obvious or not?
It's on the deck.
Just like Ogma, protect us or guide us
Yeah,
through a journey, stuff like that. And I would,
because I'm basically doing it as also praying for a blessing for the crew.
I'll ask Erevan to lend his chaotic influence. Nothing could go wrong with this.
Okay. All right.
I'm changing up my spells.
So you make your way into the phlogiston. Let's go ahead and bring you over to the chart. Okay. Braxon, go ahead and give me your navigation check, please.
Yeah, and I've got. Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry?
Boom. There it goes.
Okay. So even with a +1 bonus from Glau, that is going to be a failure.
So it's a good start.
Patar let me down.
Clearly, yes, clearly.
Patar's fault. I could say that because we're in the phlogiston. Patar can't hear.
I thought you said Patar does.
Yeah,
Oh, he can hear. He can hear.
deities, while we don't have access to our deities, they do have knowledge what happens in phlogiston.
All right. So, it takes you a couple extra days to find the proper Phlogiston River.
Okay.
Like you get off track and have to get back on and everything like that. But you do eventually get into the right stream and get underway. All right. Anything special anyone is doing in the flow?
I just need to work out the cost because I'm doing no more other people doing things. Where the hell did I have that?
What, the cost of your spell research?
Yeah. I've got it on my couch sheet somewhere. I'm just trying to find it.
Braxon's going to be doing, well, he's going to be doing drills, but he'll also be doing things where we assign.
Oh, there we go.
lookouts.
Found it.
Sorry, what was that, Braxon?
Lookouts. Braxton will be doing things where we assign lookouts for various angles and stuff.
All right.
So we can have like extra lookouts looking forward and backwards, and lookouts to the side, and this, that, and the other, and working out what all the orders would be.
Mm-hmm. And just general combat drills and stuff like that.
Yeah. But like he'll also be like assigning people points to look for scavers and stuff, various stuff like that. So when we can have watches, we can just assign a certain number of people to look at certain things when they're not adjusting sails or whatever.
Okay. All right. Once you're in the... actually, let me double check something. Okay. Once you get into the proper current, traveling to Realmspace, the 6th day...
So this would be 14th day.
Hmm.
For the whole
I'm
trip.
not I'm not counting up the. I
8
yes,
plus 6.
sure,
Yeah.
we'll go with that. I'm
I
looking
need
at
to
just
keep
the
track of it as
Phlogiston
well,
trip.
so.
I'm just looking at the Phlogiston trip right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, you do encounter a school of flowfish that does enter your ship's atmosphere. Pretty standard flowfish as far as you guys can tell. Does anyone want to try to catch any or do anything like that?
Are they edible?
Yeah. But you got a lot of food. So.
Lafdul's caught some before. I got like gill nets. Well, not gill nets. Netting.
We can't cook them. We can't cook them at the flow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's whether or
Well,
not
you
like
can. It just might be bad.
Actually, would a purified food remove any disease chance? It's only meant to extend the shelf life of items.
Yeah, I don't think that would help raw.
See,
something that hasn't been turned into food yet would not be affected. We'll put it that way.
Technical question.
Well, hold on. Ockar was asking.
Would I be fine eating it because I'm immune to disease?
You're immune? No. So, you're not immune to like just anything that can affect you.
Okay. I know as a paladin I'm immune to diseases.
You would be you would be immune to like a long-lasting thing, but food poisoning you're not immune to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Could Finn combine his knowledge of animals and cooking skill to produce sashimi?
You could. I mean, you've got cooking, so yeah, you could try it.
Do you have the sushi proficiency?
That's like a specialty in the cooking branch.
I mean, it would take a successful proficiency check, and I will put a penalty on it.
Mm-hmm. Though we could salt some of these if we catch them.
I won't take the
cook
risk
them
at it,
later.
then.
You will or won't? I'm sorry, Finn.
I won't.
Why
You
not?
do have like you could dry it. You do have extra salt from your barrel of salt pork.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we
yeah,
can do
I'll
that.
salt them. Yeah, makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Or you could just
Or
go
like
with
a
the
handful.
amount of food that you have. I mean, you did buy extra.
No, it was fresh food, so fresh-ish.
Well,
Adjacent to fresh. It's salted.
Let's catch them and sort them. Just for the hell of having a fishing drill.
Okay. Does anyone have the fishing proficiency?
No.
This is going to be fun.
All right. Then how do you want to fish for them?
I
Well,
was using my ring. Sorry. Go on.
Well, they're alive, aren't they? Can you?
Yes, they're
Yes,
alive.
I can pull them in telekinetically. I just gotta grab them.
don't we have some kind of nets on the ship? If you want to fish them.
I've got some in my ring, but I treat it as like a company item. But yeah, I've got like fishing nets.
Yeah, we did do some fishing before, but yeah, probably.
I mean, if you got like a lightning bolt or something, you know, that would fry the... I would
Yeah,
cook
no,
the
so,
fish, maybe incinerate them.
If this happens during research times and it's not emergency, Solas is not coming out from the library to
You can
disrupt
magic
this
missile them.
research.
It's like 5 spell.
I think if you did a lightning bolt on Flowfish, you just blow the fish up. There'd be nothing left.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Is there any kind of lure that you can think of sealing? You know,
I
that would
mean,
increase our odds.
Well, I'm sure they're looking for food.
Yeah, I just don't know what food they like.
Would I know that?
Space
Give
weed,
me
isn't
an intelligence check, Finn.
Wait, doesn't Braxon have something?
What, fish food?
No, you got survival something, haven't you? Was that wild space or flow?
Yeah, he's got wild space survival. Yeah, I don't know if wild space survival
no, it wasn't.
gives you the ability to slap fish out of the air.
Not in the flow. So unfortunately, Finn, you do not know enough about flowfish.
You know, Lafdul's going to get a piece of salt pork and just throw it out into the wild space just to see what happens if they go for it.
They do not.
Oh, vegetarian must be.
Right.
Oh.
I think technically Braxton could use his magical rope to lasso one fish. But
Yeah, no,
Finn,
I will.
Finn, I will let
Right.
you roll again after seeing that demonstration.
It's like space kelp, isn't it?
I don't know. They should have gone for it. I don't know.
Apparently, Finn wants to throw the whole barrel's worth over.
That was so jarring that Finn was confused.
No, it just didn't. It didn't reveal anything to you that allowed you to work out a better idea of what they might want. So, unless you guys have any ideas, like good ideas to try to catch these, they're going to be swimming away pretty soon.
I'll just grab like a handful with my ring, or try to get a handful, like maybe 1 or 2, 3, maybe.
I mean,
Not gonna do much, but you know.
how good are you at going to a river and grabbing fish out of the water with your hands?
With my ring of telekinesis, not
yeah,
with my hands.
Yeah, it is harder to grab something with the ring of telekinesis than it is with your hands.
Yeah, but I'm still using my dex.
You can try.
Yeah.
All right. Give me 3 attack rolls then.
Base Faku 15. Is it modified by my dex in any
Yeah,
way?
it's modified by your dex. It's fine.
Is it missile attack +2?
Yeah, we'll go with that. It's not really a missile attack, but you are
How many
dexterous.
rolls?
3.
3. 3d20 +2. Oh, 1. Definitely got 1.
You do get 1.
Lafdul's like, this is easy. He gets the first, like, he can't get the others.
So you by the time they've left, you have come away with 1 fish.
Hey, at least I pulled my weight. None of you else did. No, I guess I got to salt it and stuff now.
Finn starts considering throwing Lafdul overboard as bait next time.
Well, Finn, there is a fish. You could try the sashimi. Maybe Lafdul wants to eat it. It is his fish.
Yeah,
Well, I'll leave that up to Lafdul.
I'll try a bit.
All right, Finn?
I mean, you can prepare some. I mean, you just put it down to who feels adventurous. Try some of Finn's sashimi.
Okay.
Oh.
All right,
This
Finn,
is
you
not
know
good.
well enough that you did not do a proper job with that.
Yeah, but this is Lafdul.
I mean, yeah, Lafdul, you can try to eat it if you want.
No, so would he tell Lafdul?
Oh, got it. Yeah?
Of all the people, I think Lafdul's the most likely the person that you'd probably want to get sick.
It's
Wouldn't
up
it?
to Finn.
Finn harbors no ill will.
Oh,
He also won't let you eat it.
well, that's nice of you.
All right. Now, what I will say, next time you're in a place that has people capable of creating sashimi-style flow or stellar fish, then you can spend some time learning from them. And then, like, it's not an extra proficiency, it's just something that you don't currently know that would then fit into the cooking proficiency.
Okay.
And then in the future, there wouldn't be any penalties to it or anything like that.
Also, speaking of training, Finn would approach Ockar
Okay.
and ask if he could train him on using a spear.
I can train you how to do that, yes.
All right. Do you have a spare weapon proficiency slot?
I don't, but I believe I get one on the next level
Okay.
up.
All right. Then if you spend some time every day, the two of you training, then the next time you do get that proficiency slot, then you'll just, like, get it, and you won't have to spend time on it.
Okay.
Okay. And basically, if you just, like, spend the rest of the trip, and not, like, all day, but, you know, an hour every day, we'll solidly get you that.
Okay.
Okay. So the trip to Realmspace continues. You have 4 more days of uneventful travel, and I'm going to need another navigation check from Braxon, please.
Okay.
And
You
at the
do
end
always
of
get a
that,
-1 with Glau's help, but that's fine. Okay, that is
And
a
with-
success.
at the end of that day, I would get the first research roll attempt.
Yeah, I need to roll for my gold cost. I've got
So,
it there.
sorry, Oldham. After we spent 2 days finding the river, how long have we spent on the river?
This is the 10th day in the flow. So
Right.
18 days total.
Yeah. I'm just running for my gold cost so I can reduce it. Wait, did I roll that right? No. Is that right? No, I'm right. Is it?
Hold on.
I'm just looking at the calculation for the calculation rolled appropriately. I think so. I just because it's
1d10 times spell level, I believe. 1d10 times 100 times spell level.
Yeah, which is the 4th level spell, 400.
Yeah, so 800.
Is that it?
Yeah, you got rerolled a
That's-
2.
Yeah, you rolled really well.
It just feels like not a lot. I've had spells cost a fortune. Minus 800. Sorry, I've still got money for a while.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So, Braxon, give me a 1d3, please.
1d3.
I'm rolling for the research.
Yeah, hold on. Wait until he finishes. So
No,
yeah.
I-
Okay.
Mm.
So that is going to save you 1 day travel, Braxon,
cool.
with that success.
All right. From 1 day off of what?
Just the end trip.
Right.
It just means that the overall, like, you had 3 extra days. Now you've got only 2 extra days to the trip duration that I originally rolled, is what it comes out to. Okay. So Solas, that was not a success.
What's the level of the?
Oh wait, no,
spell?
this is just for the
fork.
the fork. Yeah, 18 days would be 6. No, there's I don't. Let me see if there is a success check. I don't think there is. Give me just a second. This is for plane shift, correct?
Yeah. Well, in any case, my chance is 42 minus whatever, if there's any spell level minus to the check.
Give me just a second.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got my calculation right.
Did you spend the 750 gold already?
Yeah, I gave him
the
money. I funded it.
Funded it, yeah.
Okay. Then no, it is just time.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that how you spell Marutsu? Marutso?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh. No, because it's my holy symbol at the moment, so I'm just updating the notes on it.
Marutsu is your holy symbol?
No, it's pouch, because I technically stole it, I guess.
Okay. I need a wisdom check, actually.
From me?
Yep.
I know you're supposed to have like something to do with
Okay.
Yeah, that's an easy success.
Isn't that like a musical talent?
What?
Don't you need like a musical talent to use a tuning fork to get it to the right frequency or something?
No, it's technically just a
no.
rod. Some of them are tuning forks, some of them are not. Really.
Oh,
Also, it would be musical talent or talent enough to make musical tools, but not to use it. These tuning forks are set frequencies.
Okay, so that is a success. I will. I need to look something up.
Mm-hmm.
After the game, or during the week, really. I think.
Yeah, just mark down it that the research was success.
Yeah. Okay, so the base cost is going to be $250, but I will let you know what the materials need to be made out of, what it needs to be made out of, and what the basic shape is. Supposedly, there's something in the Encyclopedia Magica that will tell me.
And how long would it take to make it?
yeah. So I want to get one of these commissioned as well.
Did you have access to that spell, or was it just a scroll?
A scroll. So it was just like only while I have the scroll. I mean, it's gonna be, but you might be able to make scrolls in the future. So
Right, but so keep in mind that like these are basically fixed things. So
yeah.
And now that you know, like you could make one, and then you could sell them too to other priests who might want that. It is a pretty powerful spell, so there aren't going to be that many priests who can even gain access to it and stuff like that. But okay,
The fork was not spent on the casting, if I remember correctly.
yeah, I don't think so.
something like that.
There is an optional rule that allows you to use the same rod to get back to where you started from. So, like, you can go out to a plane and then cast it again with the same thing to get back to your original destination. But you have to use the original rod. And I will probably allow that.
Yeah, the spell mentions that the metal rod is not expended when the spell is cast, so once Lafdul has used the scroll, I can use that same rod without the scroll.
Yeah.
Since I have access to the spell.
Okay. All right. So now that is resolved, what are you planning to do, Solas?
I'm starting a spell research. I need to go through my list of spells to research to decide what I am going to research. And I have plenty of spells that I need to research at some point.
See, I'm getting relevant ones for our, venture.
I mean, every one of these is a relevant one for something.
They're good against undead, whatever they are.
Oh, they are plenty good against many things.
All right. So you're not sure what spell that is yet?
No, I need to go check and which are the kinds that I can start research in the flow.
Okay.
Since
keep in
some
mind
of them were
that if you still if you're not done by the time you get to the destination, then that might cause you some issues.
Yeah.
Depending on what you want to do. All right.
We're on day 18, so that'll be a starting point.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Yeah.
What do you need in the flow?
Nothing.
So
It's
you can't research fire spells, and you can't research spells that access extra planar locations in the flow.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So I thought you wanted to stay in the flow to finish something.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
No, I mean you are going to have time in Realmspace, but again, like if you're researching a really high level spell, you might get to your the first planets and be like, I still have weeks to go, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, all right. So go ahead and look over that while the while we see what happens. And let me check something. Okay. On the second day of this second week, essentially. Well, okay, day 19. I'll put it that way.
That's so much easier.
Yeah. Sorry, no, I was looking at my notes, and that's how I'd recorded it. Let me.
Pre-programmed events.
Oh yeah, no, I roll. I roll most random encounters in advance because it's easier. I did not roll for shift and hour, though. All right, so it's the 11th hour of first shift. So Braxon, you are not on deck. This is going to be Ockar.
This is Ockar.
So Ockar, you're up on deck. And the ship drops out of spelljamming speed, and you find yourself. No, he's probably not training Finn right now. At the 11th hour, probably not. Ockar, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So the ship drops out of spelljamming speed, and you find yourself in what appears to be a cluster of asteroids, and they are tightly packed together and moving around very rapidly. It seems to be like a turbulent portion of the flow river, and Nor calls up from the helm room as the ship begins to shake from the turbulence of the phlogiston that you're in, warning you that it's going to be a very bumpy ride for a bit. And there are asteroids spinning around.
Did you say we got to brace ourselves?
I'll send like an alert for everybody to brace themselves.
Okay. Including 2 people who are asleep?
I mean, would this, I imagine all the turbulence would wake them up anyway.
Depends on how heavy they sleep. It is the 11th hour, so there might not be that many people actually asleep.
To be fair, I don't think any of us are learning new spells anyway, so...
Yeah, I'll send an alert down for everybody.
Okay. So Braxon, this would be like an hour before your shift, so you're probably awake. How are you going to react to that?
Braxton's going to want to get a report, so he'll just throw on some clothes, not armor yet, and grab his spyglass and come up and say, what are we up against?
I'll show the all the freaking turbulence and everything.
Braxton's going to be looking for anything that could be alive or a monster.
Okay. There are a lot of asteroids spinning around quite quickly. And that is also going to mean that some of them are spinning towards your ship as well.
Yeah, have we got any way to navigate around this rather than play snooker with asteroids?
You would risk going outside of the flow river.
Yeah,
so it could really extend the trip. You could get lost.
Yeah. But being hit by asteroids might be a bit tricky as well.
I could gauge with my augury. It would only work for our attempts. You know, it might give us an idea how well or bad we might fare in that attempt.
Braxon's going to see if he can see a pattern in the asteroids.
No, if there is a pattern, it is highly, highly complex.
So we could get hammered by these asteroids.
Uh-huh.
I think we got to temporarily jump out the flow and try and get around these.
Hang on. I will cast an augury. And I will see if we were intent on our actions right now, what would happen to us if we were trying to go straight for... Actually, can I even use augury?
Yes, you can.
I couldn't remember because this is flow, so... what's our odds of getting through? Will we get through unharmed, I guess?
Okay.
In the next half an hour, I guess. 79's my odds.
Your ship is still traveling forward at tactical speed, by the way.
Oh, so it would be based on that, wouldn't it?
All right. So, Lafdul, the augury reveals that travel forward is the quickest way, but much danger awaits.
I'll just say it's risky to go through.
Yeah, let's get Nora to pull out the flow river and try and get back in it as quickly as possible.
Has anyone got like a form of anchor spell? I don't know if there's something you, Solas or Finn might have, like some way of like finding an anchor. Because we got that tracking device.
Yeah. Well, I don't quite know what will happen if we jump out the flow river to try and get round them, whether they're coming towards us or away from us or whatever.
What if someone...
They're spinning around. It doesn't look like they're spinning out, but it does seem like there is something keeping them together. In this rough space.
Or something.
But you are in that space now, just on the edge, and one of these small asteroids does come flying very fast by your ship, just barely missing it.
Okay. No, pull us out the flow river now.
Okay. So he begins to reverse the ship. It's mostly clear behind you.
Yeah.
But there are going to be, before you can get out, there are going to be a couple more asteroids that come close to you. Give me a second.
So Lafdul's going to brace, take cover, whatever.
Okay.
Shout the crew to do the same.
Alright, let's see. Okay, that is a miss. That is a hit. That is a hit.
Damn.
And that is a miss.
How big are these asteroids?
They're about the size of catapult shot.
Oh. I mean, yeah, it still hurts, but it's not like
on the on the outer edge. They're about the size of catapult shot. The further you get in, the bigger you deal with.
Yeah, I think we'd have been pulverized.
All right, 3 total hull points of damage as those two hit, and I do need to make a saving throw versus crushing blow because even though they didn't cause a whole lot of damage. They are flying very fast. So.
Okay, we're down to 67 then.
Braxon, give me a d20, please.
Uh-huh.
I believe your ship is thick wood.
Yeah, saves us thick wood.
Okay.
All
right, that's a success.
We're going for, that's 10.
That is a success.
Right.
Okay, so your ship is not shaken, and no one goes overboard or anything like that.
I put all the saves in the armor type box on the thing for the ship.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so that is with that you are successfully out of the this turbulent area and beginning to head out and around.
Right.
Braxon, give me 2 navigation checks. The first one is informational, and the second one is navigational.
Okay. Right. Oh, well,
Okay.
that's the informational one.
Yep.
And it's a good roll.
And that's the navigational one.
Okay.
I need to go east. Which way is east?
So the informational one will reveal you're studying this with Glau, and both of you are pretty sure that this is not like a fixed thing in the river.
Yeah.
The river probably intersected with something, caused this turbulence, and eventually it will move out of the river.
Yeah. Okay.
But in the meantime, and that does give you a good feel on which way you want to go. However, getting out is a bit rough. So give me a saving throw versus crushing blow.
For me or the ship?
For the ship. I mean, you're rolling it, but people don't take crushing blow saves.
It sounds silly, old.
Mm-hmm.
I can't attempt to use we can't attempt to shoot out an incoming asteroid with our own projectors to knock it out of the way.
These things are moving very fast.
And
no, you really can't.
It's like
the best thing you could do is that if you did have Featherfall memorized, you are allowed to reactively cast those if you're not doing anything else, or if you haven't taken your action yet.
Yeah.
Be a good way to get free catapult shot.
Okay, so the ship is shaken. Since you're not in a combat situation, the big things about it aren't that important, since it just means that you can't reload weapons, which not in a combat situation. But it does knock some people down off their feet and everything like that. But you'd had everyone brace already, so that is okay.
Yeah.
And you do get out of the Phlogiston River, and give me another navigation check, and this is going to determine how long it takes
back
you.
In.
Well, this is going to determine how long it takes you and whether you get lost.
I've got lost on my sheet. I scrolled off the correct place. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong sheet. Right. Oddly enough, the ship doesn't know Phlogiston navigation. Oh, that's not good.
Okay. You do not get lost, but that will incur an extra 2 days of travel.
Right.
Are we still 19 days, sorry, in total?
Yes.
Alright. I'm not sure if I missed out on them. I mean, I do have a shape wood memorized, but it's supposed to be... Oh no, I can replace it with my shrines, can't I, actually?
So, is that 19 days in total from...
Leaving your asteroid.
Leaving our asteroid. Okay.
All right. So an extra 2 days.
Right, before we head off, or after we've done that.
What?
I would just obviously because about repairing the ship. So.
Well, it's going to take 2 days to get back into the Phlogiston River, basically.
Yeah, but while we're doing that, we can repair the ship with magic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can repair. Right. So we got.
I mean, I only memorized one shape wood now. I don't know about the other casters, what they've got, but it's still 1 plus a 90% chance for a second health point.
Is this the one that uses wood up, or the one that?
Yeah. Solas is the only one that can do the one without. If Old thinks that.
I will mend if there's anything to mend.
Yeah. So you can mend. How many mending spells do you have?
I have 2.
All right.
Mending spells are memorized.
Yeah, so that can be 1 hull point each,
All right,
Without wood.
that'll take us to 69.
and that doesn't use any wood.
Yeah, it only uses the pieces that we got broken off.
How much we at? Out of max?
69 out of 70.
If you memorized another one tomorrow, would you be able to repair the other one without using wood?
No. You can
No,
only
this-
one.
I'm gonna
one
cast this
mending.
one.
Well, hold on. One mending per hit, basically.
Yeah.
Now, if you got a 90% chance of restoring a second one, you're only 1 hull point down. You might as well wait and see if you take any more damage. You can always do it later.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this
Yeah,
with or without my spell?
The mendings restore 2 hull points.
Am I still down?
You're down 1.
we're down 1.
Oh, so you don't need my
We're down
spell.
Well, you
we
might
could
as well wait
probably-
until you take more damage. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize how damaged you were, so I don't have to cast them.
Yeah, I decided what spell I'm going to start researching.
Repair ship?
No. But it is ship related. The spell I'm going to research is Nautical Ironwood.
Oh.
Sounds like a wizard spell.
It is, and its effect is that when I cast it, up to 8 cubic feet of wood per level will gain the strength of iron, but still remain as wood.
I think Solas may become Braxon's best friend very soon.
Only temporary, though.
It's a 1 hour plus 1 hour per level
Oh, okay.
duration, and
What level?
third level.
Oh, that's not so
And
bad.
the spell mentions that it basically doubles the normal damage capacity against impact, stress, and fire. And has the saving throw of 6 against effect of warp wood spell.
Uh-huh.
You can make it permanent with permanency.
Oh, that's interesting. But yeah,
Mhm.
considering the whole size of our ship,
Yeah, you would need to multiple castings of ironwood.
Yeah.
and multiple permanencies, I don't think anyone would be willing to do that, even if you paid them a fortune.
just gotta get the spell yourself then. Okay, so do you have a scroll of
Could
that?
be.
No, I don't have a scroll for it.
Alright.
It's third level, so it's 6 weeks, and I get 1 day off, so 6 days off.
You got a relevant book or not?
It's alteration, so I don't think we have a relevant book for that.
We had an. Yeah, no, we got abjuration book, but not.
I don't think you have a relevant book for any of that.
So 36 days.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for how much it's going to cost.
Mm-hmm. So D10 times level D100 D10 times 400 per level. 100 per level. Or what?
Yeah, so
So it would be D10 times 300. Oh.
Okay.
It's a bit costly, but well, it's going to be a good spell.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So those 2 days pass, and then the next week pass. The rest of the week passes uneventfully.
So 9 days on top of the 19 days.
9 days on top of the 18 days.
Oh. It's always good to clarify these things.
So 27 days have now passed. And I'm going to need another navigation check from Braxon.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay.
Give me a 1d3, please. Okay. So you're going to make 3 days savings.
Nice.
So how many days was that?
We're at day 27. Oh, from you, it's minus
How
18
many
from
days?
that.
How many days from the
9.
most recent event with the asteroids?
Oh, that would be 8 days since the asteroids.
Since I basically started researching this day before the asteroids.
Then it would be 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with that, Braxon, you'll be making good progress, and the trip will be shorter. Okay. That definitely makes up for the 2 lost days, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Was that a long trip or a short trip, did we remember? Were we told in the guidebook or anything?
Roughly a month,
Alright. Oh.
give or take. But it's also, like, I mean, pretty easy to, you know, as you've seen, success or failure adds, you know, can add or take away a number of days, so.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Okay. All right, that week is uneventful. Anyone doing anything special in that particular week?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, so 7 more days have passed.
Isn't we had a pay thing go through then?
Yes. Yeah, I would wait until, I mean, like, I'm looking at different numbers. I can, but definitely, yeah, at day 28, well, 25 days into the trip, pay period would have passed. I'll just let you know when pay periods have passed, when you get to a port, though.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about it for now.
No. Okay. So that week is uneventful. And let me see. Okay. So Braxon, give me another navigation check, please.
Okay.
All right, that is a success.
Yay.
So another 1d3, please.
Oh, another one.
You know?
So
I
one
mean,
is
it's
better
still
than
a
nothing.
success.
Yeah.
Yep.
1 day's better than none.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you that with that gets you right back on my original timetable, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. See, couple
So
successes can make up for a couple failures.
Yep.
The failures make adventure.
That's good. That means we've caught up with any random encounters you were going to have. Would have been terrible if we missed it. Oh, terrible! He was 1 day late for the pirates. They missed you.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. The only thing that would happen is that if I had something like, if I rolled up like, 40 days, and you get enough successes that you get in like on day 36, and I had an encounter for 39, then you do miss that encounter. But
Okay.
if I had something on 30, it still happens.
So this was 23 days after the, or 22 days after the asteroid.
And 22 days? No, not that.
Or how many days?
We were already on
16
16, okay.
with that success. Okay. Okay, so on the second shift, 6th hour, so Braxon, you're on deck. You do drop out of spelljamming speed again, and you see ahead of you a tradesman vessel.
Yeah.
And they are already beginning to signal you.
Okay. Braxon's going to look for the signal. Is it close to when people went to sleep?
6th hour, so it's the middle of your
6th hour.
shift.
Okay.
No, I'd be up. I'd be researching, but I'd be
Yeah.
up.
You are at the same shift, so.
Yeah, Braxton's going to be looking at the signal, and he's going to be telling Nor to, I don't know what we normally do, go to the left or go to the right or whatever.
Well,
But
they're quite a ways away at the moment.
Yeah. All right.
So
what are they
you
signaling?
pull up the spyglass and look at the signal.
Yeah, please.
All right. They are the Joaquin's Kiss out of Realmspace, and they are asking for identification. So you can tell, like, they're a tradesman. They're significantly smaller than you, so you can definitely pick up that they're nervous about what your intentions might be.
I think we should be honest.
When's Braxton not been honest?
All the time.
Also,
yeah.
Ockar, you're asleep.
I'm awake.
He can judge me quietly in his sleep. He's a paladin. That's what he does.
Ockar turns in his sleep. He's having a rough sleep for some reason.
Braxton sends back. This is the blade. We are the company of the Broken Sword out of Rockabrow. And we are adventurers that protect people.
They signal back that they are a merchant heading to Brawl, and they ask for any significant news. And you'd understand that this is more like, hey, we're merchants. Is there anything that we really need to be aware of that's gonna kick our butt? Maybe we should turn around and go home.
Braxton sends back. We heard increased reports of piracy in Brow Space since last time we were there, but we did not encounter any pirates between Brow and you. We did, however, encounter, was it 8 days back or 16 days back?
It was about 16 days back, give or take.
We did encounter 16 days back in this flow river a series of swirling asteroids and boulders and rocks that threatened to damage our ship. So
given the fluctuations in time that like based on how good navigators are and how everything like that, you would probably say something like just over 2 weeks ago.
Just okay, yeah, Braxton say that then. Yeah, so you need to have people on watch to and you probably need to pull out the Flodgson River and get back in it if you see it.
Okay. They send back their thanks. They will keep on watch and be prepared for such a hazard.
They were coming out of Realmspace, were they? Do you have any news of the Flow River behind you or Realmspace?
They will signal that they did not encounter any hazards, but they will say that the Elven Imperial Navy seems to be on heightened alert for something. They don't know what, but keep an eye out.
Okay,
Basically, if the
Braxon.
elves are worried about something, then you should be worried about something.
Yeah, Braxon will thank them for that. So we'll check in with the Elven Navy when we have a chance, in case they need our assistance.
Okay. All right, and with that, you pass each other by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is not Pirates of Realmspace, otherwise we'd murder them. Steal their money.
Or ask how their kids are.
Oh yeah.
What is Pirates of Realmspace?
I streamed it last
There's
year.
a playlist.
I know.
Listen.
I was going for what even is that? Like, why have all that?
It's I feel like that in particular was like unfinished. I feel like they he wanted to get more of it. It was just like, it's good enough, ship it. Anyway,
It's Old's favorite game.
for
like a dirty lie.
very different definitions of favorite. All right. So the rest of that segment of the trip will be uneventful. Braxon, give me another navigation check.
Is that another week?
That's another 4 days. Yes.
Oh, 4 days.
Okay.
I'll tell you how many days it is when we get to the sphere wall, by the way.
Yeah. Because I've got a bit confused.
Okay.
That's a success.
Okay.
So I'm doing a D3, am I?
Yes, please. Okay. So one more day. Make a note.
I thought Lafdul wrote 39 and 40 days into protection from being chased by undead skull. Then I realised it was a 5.
5 foot radius.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be exactly 40 days since you left your asteroid.
Okay.
You will see approaching from straight ahead, coming out of kind of the swirling rainbow colors of the phlogiston, the black impenetrableness of a sphere wall.
Oh, right.
Hey, we're here.
So it'll take a few hours to get to it, but once you're there, anything that you want to do before trying to find your way in? Start with Braxon.
We'll be getting all the crew ready, and we'll be tooling up in case there's pirates on the other side of the Flotsam pool.
Why don't we go in Argurius to see if we get a fight on the other side?
Is there a ready portal there, or do we need to make our own?
There is a portal, yes.
Okay.
You need your contact on Power Solas here, or Finn.
Solas, I think, would know that the Ogma is worshipped in the
Realmspace.
Realmspace.
Actually, I would have told him. Yeah, Ogma's quite a well-known one on where I'm from.
Does anybody need to do their detect powers thing before we go in?
There's a lot of nature powers, but I don't know if... I think, Finn, correct me if I'm wrong. You get your powers from any nature deity, or?
As long as their ethos aligns.
Oh. Now Lafdul's confused. I thought all druids were the same. As far
Wow.
as Lafdul's concerned.
Wow.
I mean,
all druids are the same.
Yeah, I
There's
suppose it's
nature
like
deities
saying all
that are
clerics are the
evil.
same. Yeah, I didn't. It's hindsight.
Terrible, terrible.
Yeah.
Finn, is
He
there
didn't say
anything that
that,
you
he
want
was
to do
thinking on that.
before entering the sphere?
Yeah, he'll cast detect powers.
Okay. You do learn that there is a friendly power who can grant you spells.
Solas casts strength on himself.
Okay.
Oh, come on, you don't want to flex that 7 strength you've got.
I think you mean
flex
9.
9 strength. Yeah.
I'll
all
be
right.
happy I can put my items back in my pouch when we go through.
Lafdul. Augury, you said?
Yeah, see if we encounter danger, what will happen when we go
Okay.
through, I guess. It's pretty generic.
Clear night awaits you on the other side.
Hey, good omen. Let's go.
Okay. Braxon will still have everyone ready,
Okay.
just because it counts as a drill.
All
Yeah,
right.
Lafdul is unusually happy. More so
Yeah.
than ever.
Yeah,
So-
so basically we won't wake people up and force them to do stuff straight away, but we'll make sure we got both shifts on to go through the sphere wall.
Okay, so you pass through into Realmspace, and you see the distant sun in the center of the sphere, as well as a number of planets orbiting it in a fairly dense assortment. As you can see, multiple worlds are in the same outer tract because of how close they are together. So just FYI.
And we can see a few of them named, but 2 of them not.
Okay, ping one that's not named, because I messed something up.
This one.
All right, hold on.
And
Hold on,
the
one at a time, one
Asteroid.
at a time. I cannot do them at the same time. All right, this one here?
Yeah, and the Asteroids.
Okay. Okay, can you see them now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, Braxon and Glau, you take a look at the guidebook, and you'd probably head down into your into the astrolabe chamber,
Yeah.
and get a feel for where the planets are, and match them up with what you have in the guidebook.
Okay, so everyone wants to go to Hakatha, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it, right?
No, I think probably everyone wants to go to Garden, don't they?
I just want to go to wherever an Elven Imperial Net base is.
I'm pretty sure there's something in Garden.
I had some deliveries to make to
Where?
the one port that is usually the most often the first stop, and then to the port where the Elven Imperial Navy have the base or embassy.
What port did you have a delivery to?
The one, the trading port that is the closest to the sphere wall. I don't remember the name. The one that we are also supposed to drop off our commissioned items that we are transporting.
Right, hang on. Let me see.
And I think it was one asteroid in the garden, if I remember correctly.
Farworld.
Yeah.
Was Farworld in Garden?
That is a Moon of Garden, yes.
Right. Okay. So we're going to Garden.
Okay.
We can go somewhere else afterwards. We'll go to Farworld first.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to refresh yourselves on before, like, you got your guidebook? Anything that you want to discuss with the party before making your way there, or anything like that?
Yeah, we'd have a chat about what asteroids are there because we all should have had a chance to look at it.
Yeah.
But I didn't make a sheet for this sphere yet.
That's
I
fine.
made a sheet for the other for Space. Let's have a look.
So we could actually, it is about time to take our break. What we can do is, you know, you can see you've got a bit of a trip to get to Garden.
Yeah.
Some of the planets might move on the way because they are orbiting. But everyone can think about if there's anything that they want to ask or plan out or organize before you get to Garden. You know, you might want to think about things you want to ask, things that you want to do. So, like, you know, if anyone has anything in particular that they want to do there, either say it or refresh everyone's memory that you want to do it, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you guys the break to think about that.
Right.
And we will be back in about 10 minutes. So a good time to stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, and we will be back shortly, everyone. See you on the other side.
See you on the other side.